Council's grant award programme, and I understand there were meetings with the elected representatives in Cumbernauld regarding this. And Gary, welcome to committee.
Thanks, Convener, and good morning, everyone. The purpose of this report is to provide committee with an update regarding the progress of the applications received in round 1 of the CAMSES Grant Award programme, and also provide some information and recommendations in relation to round 2. Firstly, the update for round 1. To date, further funding arrangements and agreements are now in place for all 9 organisations, and payments will be made within the next week or so. In regard to round 2, 35 applications were submitted by the deadline. The total amount requested was £324,854.38, which meant that the programme was significantly oversubscribed. Committee members will recall that the balance of £224,298 was available for allocation, with an upper limit of £10,000 per application being agreed at the last committee. This was to allow more groups potential benefit by accessing smaller funding awards. It was also agreed that successful applicants from round 1 would not be eligible to reapply. Based on the recommendations, the budget could potentially be overspent by £2,132 if we go ahead with the scoring up to 7 points. The recommendation based on the 7 points may mean that slight reductions will be required to be made in order to bring the budget into balance. All applications were assessed by council officers and with input from Voluntary Action North Lanarkshire using the scoring sheet shown in Appendix 3. It is recommended that only groups that met the criteria most effectively be funded. Details of the funding recommendations are listed in Appendix 2. It is recommended that the Community Empowerment Committee note the update provided regarding round 1 applications, approve the funding recommendations contained in Appendix 2 for the CAMSES Grant Award programme, and note that successful applicants will be made aware of any conditions that require to be satisfied before award levels are finalised and made. Note that funding allocations may be subject to a slight reduction to meet the budget requirements, and note that the CAMSES funding stream, once grant allocations are paid out, will be fully committed and no further rounds are required at this time. And also note that in the event of further grant funding becoming available, local community organisations will be made aware of the future funding rounds in due course and encouraged to make applications. Thank you.
I don't see any questions. I know that the Cumbernauld councillors, who are those most affected, have already had their opportunities to have meetings with Matt. Okay, do we agree to approve the report then? Yep. Okay.